everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I wanted to talk about tips that I have for staying motivated to keep up with your fitness and to continue exercising. So if you're curious about how I stay motivated, keep on watching. So the first tip is to try to think about what aspect about exercising you enjoy the most and use that to drive your motivation. So for example, I find exercising to be very therapeutic. You know, during the day you might encounter a lot of stressful situations, and it's really nice to just go to the gym and take that stress out. And I'm telling you, every single time I leave the gym, I feel like a completely new person. I feel so relaxed, and I also feel like I have an ability to focus more on things that I have to get done when I get home. So during the day, I also feel like you have a lot of pent-up energy, especially if you're working an office job and you're sitting at home a lot, or you're in class and you're sitting down a lot. I feel like the body has a necessity for physical activity, and sometimes we don't realize that, and it takes the form of, anger or being irritated when we don't actually go to the gym and let that energy just come out of us. So whenever I go to the gym, I feel like because I've physically exhausted myself, now my brain is sharper and I don't have all of this pent-up energy distracting me from the tasks that I actually have to get done. I'm also very driven by tangible results. I like to see that the work that I'm putting into something is actually paying off. When you're working out consistently, you absolutely see tangible results. If you're doing a core workout very frequently, you're gonna see that the muscles in your abdomen are gonna become more toned. The abs are gonna show, especially if you're eating well. When it comes to arms and legs, personally, those are the parts of my body that I've seen the difference in the fastest. My arms and legs gain muscle very quickly, they tone up very quickly, and it's just so satisfying to see that the time and effort that you put in actually pays off. So if you're driven by tangible results, working out and fitness is definitely something that will be so fulfilling and satisfying for you. I also see the gym as me time. So during the day, you have all of these responsibilities and all of these things that you have to attend to, but going to the gym is that one act that it's all about you. You can focus on yourself, your thoughts, your body, and I think me time is super important. I'm an extrovert. I love being around people. I love being social, but I think there needs to be a balance between, being around people and also being on your own and reflecting on yourself. So normally when I'm exercising, it's kind of meditative and reflective for me, especially when I stretch. I like to think about what I did during the day, what I enjoyed, what I didn't enjoy, what I could do to improve myself and the way I reacted to certain things. And I think it's just really important to, maintaining your mental health and your physical health, which is a great combination. My second tip is to wear outfits that make you feel good. So one aspect of that is, getting nice workout outfits that make you feel motivated to go to the gym and make you feel confident when you're at the gym. So personally, I love Nike clothing. I think it fits me perfectly. I think it performs really well. The sweat wicking technology and the way that it fits to the body is so suitable for my body type and for the exercises that I do. And let me tell you, when I put on a Nike outfit, I feel so confident. I'm like, yes, let's go work out. Let's go lift these weights. I'm ready to keep up this body. So motivated. And then on the other side, also wear outfits that make you feel good when you go out. If you're exercising, your body is definitely going to change. It's going to transform, which is amazing. And as it transforms, I think it's great to buy clothing that fits you better. If you like form-fitting clothing, go for it, enjoy the body that you're working towards and use cute outfits as a little motivation. My third tip is to make sure that your diet is healthy. So I'm sure you've heard the phrase, abs start in the kitchen. Well, yeah, it's true. And I think it's not just that abs start in the kitchen, but your general wellness and healthy lifestyle starts in the kitchen, because you could be working out 7 days a week, but if you're eating really fatty food or just food that isn't nutritious, you still might see results, but you're not going to see them as quickly and to the extent that you would if you were eating healthy food. Personally, 97% of the time, I'm eating whole foods, so fruits, vegetables. I'm eating proteins like chicken, steak, fish, and I don't have chips in the house. I don't really have any junk food. There are a few things that I like to enjoy, like ice cream, but I'll get it in like a lower fat version, which obviously means more sugar. There's a debate with that, but try your best to meal prep and to eat clean food, because it's also going to just make you feel better, and it's going to energize you much more than junk food will. Personally, when I really started going to the gym consistently, I noticed that I didn't have a craving for junk food, because I was so motivated by the gym that I was like, why would I want to ruin the progress that I've made for just this bag of chips or just this, other junk food that isn't going to provide much besides temporary satisfaction? So I think naturally the inclination to want junk food is going to go down once you're consistently going to the gym or, keeping up with your fitness. But it's definitely important to remember that when you're considering the results that you want to achieve. My fourth tip is to reward yourself. So, like I said, it's important to have a healthy diet filled with clean foods the majority of the time, but I also don't believe in completely depriving yourself of the foods that you really enjoy. So this is just my opinion. I'm not a health expert or anything, but this is just how I do it. If I'm eating healthy and going to the gym Monday through Friday, I think I have every right on a Saturday night to have an ice cream sundae or have pizza or wings or whatever I want, because I've earned it. And I don't think, a few bites of junk food is gonna completely undo all the progress that I've made. But keeping that in mind, I do believe in limitation, not deprivation. So you wanna have 2-3 slices of pizza? Go for it. But if you're gonna have the pie every weekend, that's a problem. So, I definitely think that if you deprive yourself, once you do get your hands on, those chocolate chip cookies after 6 months of not having them, you're gonna go crazy. That's just human nature, and it's hard to not overdo it on something that you haven't had for so long. So, totally understandable, but, try to pace yourself out. I'm gonna exercise 5 days of the week, and Saturday is going to be the day where I go out. So of course I'm going to want to try different foods and not think about what I'm eating, and that's totally okay. And so just in general, you're not going to feel so guilty about eating a piece of cake, because you've burned so many calories and built up so much muscle during the week and during, 95% of the year that piece of cake is not going to do much to you. My next tip is to be realistic. And so what I mean by that is being realistic about the goals that you have and how your body works. Life gets in the way. We have work, we have class, we have so many responsibilities that it's hard to maintain a schedule where you're like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym 5 days a week. Sometimes it's not possible, and that's okay. And you shouldn't be super hard on yourself, because in reality, life does get in the way. And you just need to find a schedule that is most realistic for you. If you can only go to the gym 3 out of 7 days, that's fine. That's a great goal to have if you know that it's feasible for you. And so, if you're looking at a lot of Instagram influencers who are at the gym every single day, don't try to compare yourself to them, because that is their full-time job and they have the time to go to the gym every day. And when you're working, a typical 9-to-5 job, it's hard, especially if you have kids or if you have a pet, the plethora of other responsibilities you could have. Just, don't be too hard on yourself and try to find something that works for you. Also, if you go to the gym for a week, you're not gonna have 6-pack abs by the end of it. So be realistic about how quickly results can happen for you. Everyone's body is different. Some people could go to the gym for couple of months and they just get absolutely shredded. Some people, it takes them a year or more for their body to really become accustomed to the changes that are happening. But that's okay, you know, be patient, keep up with it. Fitness is not, it's not a trend. It's not something that you take up for a month and then you put it to the side. Fitness is a lifestyle. It's something that you should constantly have in the back of your mind, constantly keep up with. And if your fitness journey to getting to a specific goal or weight that you want is taking a little longer than you expected, that's okay, because although you might not see the results immediately on the outside, trust me, if you're eating well and exercising on the inside, you're going to feel better and you're just going to be overall healthier in a scientific or biological sense. My last tip is to get inspired. So some things I like to do to get inspired is watch some science-based fitness YouTube channels. So there are a lot of people that will put workouts up, you know, ones that you can follow along with, and those are amazing. But personally, I've always been a STEM kind of girl. I love understanding how the body works and why it works the way it works. And so I love watching science-based fitness YouTube channels that explain muscle hypertrophy, why certain workouts work better than other ones, how the order of workouts that you have in your routine affects how much energy that you can get out of your muscles. Like, it's so fascinating, and I love watching those channels because I get inspired to try new workouts or switch up the order of my routine, or, you know, try something different. And so that always keeps me super excited to go to the gym, be like, oh yes, I'm gonna try this workout today. Another thing that helps a lot of people is having a workout buddy. I think having a workout buddy is great because you keep each other in check, you hold each other responsible, and you push each other to not only not skip the gym, but to do that extra rep at the gym, or push yourself a little bit harder. Some people have trouble with understanding how far they can push themselves, and they don't think that they can do certain workouts, or they don't think they can do, you know, one extra rep. But I think having a friend who is educated about the correct form of a workout and understands your limits would be really helpful, you know, in case you need someone to spot you. I think having a workout buddy is super helpful. All right, so those are all of my tips regarding how I stay motivated to keep up with my fitness and go to the gym. So I hope these tips helped you, and please let me know if you use any of these tips yourself and if there's anything else that you use to stay motivated. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.